In this video, the mayor is going to lie to somebody. In this video. And I don't know why. He just can't handle it. You know? You've seen the other videos where he just this free speech thing is getting under his skin so bad to a point, and he's resorting to just lying, just flat out lying. But let's get into this video, and don't forget, hit that like, share, and that subscribe button, all that good stuff, and let's get into it.
Anyone else here to speak to agenda item 17?
Here we go.
One more.
I have not filled out a card yet, so I bet you'll have to do that. I have not been up here either since Slaughter was a rookie and Mayor Garvey was in that seat, so it's been a long time. Forgive me. Mayor and Council, the First Amendment, Mr. Culver. Mayor and Council, the First Amendment of the United States Constitution guarantees free speech, a right that appears to be under the threat in our city. I believe that public meetings have become increasingly contentious, and my observations suggest that this council is not adequately addressing the concerns of the individuals involved. If the council were to adopt the principle of sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me, it could foster more of a peaceful and constructive environment. I am confident that the citizens will express their opinions freely and we can move forward without resorting to personal attacks. This rule has had significant impact on me, particularly regarding a matter I wished to raise up to council in May of last year, but unfortunately I could not because of the rule that was been implemented. In previous meetings, particularly the one that happened last month, comments about Mr. Haluba that were uncalled for, deemed inappropriate.
Oh, goody!
And if the council expects those citizens to hear by this standard, it must also hold itself accountable to the same high level of conduct. Leadership by example is crucial in this situation. The council's comments that seem to be deliberately provoking further reactions only exaggerate the problem. We live in a society where individuals may express their opinions more freely than others, and this is perfectly acceptable. However, it is important to ensure that these expressions are conducted in a respectful and constructive manner. Mayor.Rector, I'm a little concerned about the phone call that you made to Mr. Taylor about my involvement in this matter. Obviously, I've emailed you. I requested a call back, which you did not do. I'm a little taken back by that. Don't know why. My phone number hasn't changed. I'm there to answer my phone all the time. But by going to Mr. Taylor and going around me, that's disrespectful, and you're merely just poking the bear still. Again, this was based upon those comments that were made last month. They were undoubtedly heard by the entire public, including myself in real time. And obviously these individuals should be accountable for their actions, whoever they may be. Those particular comments, in my opinion, were inappropriate, and obviously I feel that Mr. Haluba should be, someone should give Mr. Haluba an apology. I do urge the council to reconsider its decision to exclude the citizens from public meetings that are not directly related to the agenda, and by doing so we can foster a more inclusive and collaborative environment that promotes peaceful dialogue and cooperation. So basically, long story short, from what I can gather is if you guys continue to poke the bear is going to poke back. And I think at this point, you know, it seems like you're feeding into, like some people have used the word gaslighting, but it seems like everybody just keeps feeding back into it. So you're going to provoke it when you just, in your example, in my example, you should have just came to the source. You just poked the bear, basically. So for me to step up here 25 years later, and I haven't been up here in 25 years, I'm here. Thank you for your time.
Before you leave,
Yes.
I did respond 2 or 3 times to you, didn't I?
No, sir. You responded. I'm sorry. Yes, you responded.
Yes, I responded.
You responded twice.
I didn't ignore you. I responded to you. And Mr. Taylor called me.
You a goddamn lie.
For the last time we spoke, I didn't call him, so I didn't go around you, and I did respond to you. So I just want to make sure everybody knows that.
What was the point of going to Mr. Taylor, sir?
I don't think you and I talked. He called me.
That's a goddamn lie. You called me. I emailed you, and said if you wanted to have a serious conversation, we could have a conversation. And you were the one that brought up Christopher. You're the one that brought this up. I didn't bring it up. You kept saying all this nonsense about, oh, all your people. And I'm like, I don't know this guy. I have no clue who he is. But for some reason, you want to try to lie and gaslight us, just like we were saying. You're just full of lies, and you want to try to deflect and put blame on us, or me, or Haluba, or John Felix. Just man up to it. Man up to it. But you can't do that. But we're not done yet.
What was the point of asking Mr. Taylor the question to begin with, though, when I was the source to begin with? You should have just called me or emailed me.
He called me and he left a message.
You're not answering the question. Answer the question.
Okay.
What is the point of going to Mr. Taylor and asking Mr. Taylor
I didn't
about
go-
me?
I didn't go to him.
Mr. Rector,
He
you're
came-
not listening.
He came to me.
Okay, fine. What was the point of asking Mr. Rector about my involvement when you had my phone number?
I didn't ask him about you.
Okay. You're denying that?
Yeah.
Okay.
He asked me about the same issue you
So
did.
you're denying that?
Yeah, well, look, we're not.
You
trying
just
to
said
get-
yes, or now you're saying, well, which one is it?
We're not trying to get a conversation. Yes, I'm denying it.
Okay.
Yeah, he called
All right.
me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go with that.
He asked me about the same issue that you wrote to me about.
Okay.
But I was just trying to correct. I responded to you at least twice. I think we had emails back and forth.
But you never called me, and you said your phone was open all the time.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Come to the
Thank you.
source.
Thank you for your comments.
Thank you, Mr. Rector.
Okay. Anyone else desires to speak in your matter?